Hey friends, Sean here with Manly Made Minute and welcome back. This is now day 21 of my 30-day watercolor challenge, and today I'm going to I shouldn't say redo, I'm going to do again my Nuvo Shimmer Powders, and I want to try a little different technique this time, and just to see if I can make it more controlled and come out with a different effect than I had on day 20, because day 20 was just kind of all over color over the stamp. So let's head down to my down camera. Gonna show you what I'm thinking on doing. Then I'm just gonna do it, speed this up, put this to music just so that you can kind of see that process really quickly. And then we're gonna come back here at the end and take a look at my last 21 days. I can't believe it's been 21 days and I've learned a lot from myself and just from watercoloring in general. So let's head on down to my camera. Let me zoom back out here just a little bit. So you can kind of see today I have this taped down, partially because my paper was just slightly warping a little bit, and I need this to just cover up that glare. I need this to stay flat for what I'm going to do today, because I'm going to take my water, I'm going to pool it and keep it contained. This is embossed in gold in each section. So I want this to pool and puddle on top. So there's actually going to be like a big bubble of water sitting on top here. Then I'm going to take and tap my shimmer powder in there and dry it back. I'm going to try to keep this contained. So if I get powder out here on my dry spots, it should just brush off. I've watched a couple videos from other people where they've done this, and then you can just brush this off so I can keep it contained onto my stamp and my design within my embossing, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and just start this, and we'll set this up on high speed here for you with some music. I'm going to use just one color for the flowers, and that is my Nuvo Shimmer Powder. This one is Blue Blitz. Then I'm using my Green Parade and Solar Flare for the leaves. I'm going to do the same thing there, but we'll keep the leaves here till last. So there might be some drying time in between. I might have to do some sopping up. I'm not sure exactly technique on this, but we'll just figure that out as we go. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to see you on the flip side. right, my friends, this is day 21. This was crazy fun to do, like literally crazy fun, and it worked. I just pooled it so it bubbled into those little contained spots of the embossing. Lightly tapped my colors in there. So I did yellows and greens on the leaves. I just did the straight blue on the flower. And then at times I sopped up because the water was just starting to get a little bit too much, but I tried not to because I knew as this dried back, some of the pigment was heavier in some spots and I was going to get this variation, which is what I wanted. So if I zoom in on this, so you can kind of see overall look here, this just turned out so nice and so textured from the different variations of the powder and the dilution with the water, and I just let that dry back as it did. You saw me at the end, I just dabbed a little bit. It was getting grainy over here, so I just kind of dissolved some of that, but I didn't want to lose that variation of the darkness, so I just lightly took my wet brush and dissolved some of that powder so it wasn't quite so grainy as that was drying back, but you can see the yellows and greens in there. This now compared to, let me just zoom back out a little bit. This was my first day using the shimmer powders of this same technique, and this one was not on watercolor paper. This is Canson XL watercolor paper. This was not. This was pre-stamped, so I knew this was going to get a little washy, and because of the paper I was using it on, it was already stamped. I could just do a background like this and then re-stamp, and I'd get a much crisper kind of edge on my stamp, but that's okay. I knew what I was getting into when I started this one. But this technique, so easy, so fun, texture in there, doing the texture that I was trying to do on some of these, and it just happened naturally with these. So these, super fun, super must have. So let's just go through. This is day 21. Let's just take a look at my first 21 days here. Let's see. All right, we started with day 1. And we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, one of my favorites, 6, one of my favorites, 7, 8, one of my favorites, 9, 10, 11, same similar look as what I just did, but not with the powders, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 shimmer powder, and then 21 shimmer powders. So tons of shimmer on these, but great texture. There you go, day 21 of my watercolor challenge. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Would love to know if you like the content, and feel free to comment. If you want to join, I've got now 4 people doing the same thing that just loved what I was doing, and hey, can I do it too? Absolutely. Start with your day 1, even though we're on day 20, some of us, 3 of us that are tagging each other. If you want to join in, tag us all. Direct message me. I can give you everybody's name that we can tag and follow each other's journey. I think we're all doing amazing because we're all learning and having fun at the same time. So thanks for following, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 22 out of 30. We're almost done. See you next time.